Hello there, Soldierboy here. Welcome to the channel update for August to September. Now, normally I'd start this with myself, and it's been a tough month for me. Injury-wise, there's no real change. We've got a date for the spinal injections, which is in October, although I think my insurance is trying to move it forward, which is fine. I'm not particularly keen on having it, and I still don't have any information about side effects or how I'll be afterwards or anything like that. So yeah, it's all a bit up in the air. This month we've had one cancelled stream, and this is something I don't like doing. Now, the reason for this, and this is kind of weird to talk about, I find it easier to talk on video than I do typing it on Discord or just in general. It's pretty weird. But I've struggled this month. I've always said that I've accepted my injuries and I know the long-term complications of them. But it's kind of, this month has kind of made me realise maybe I haven't accepted the severity. Yes, I understand that my foot's never going to be the same. I will not be going back to my job. I get all that. But knowing that and accepting it, I think, are two different things. And I think this month, it's kind of got to a head where I've now got to start accepting the future more than just understanding it, if that makes sense. So it's been a bit tough. I think some of it has coincided with the fact that we haven't been able to do daytime streams, as that's kind of, it's really weird to say this, but that's kind of like my safe place. Whenever we stream, it makes me happy. No matter how bad a day I'm having, how much pain I'm in, streaming makes me happy just because it means I get to talk to people, I get to, chill out and enjoy doing what I'm doing whilst chatting to other people, if that makes sense. I know it's really weird, and yeah, I never came into YouTube to make money or anything like that. I came into it to kind of give myself a social life after losing it after the accident. And we're nearly 2 years since the accident, and, I kind of thought I'd accepted everything. And if anything, this month kind of made me realise maybe I haven't. I kind of had a bit of a breakdown with the physio, which kind of, he realised, I think, that although, like I say, I know the long-term consequences of my injuries, accepting that as that's real is maybe two different things, whereas I didn't think it was, if that makes sense. I know it's really difficult to try and explain it. But yeah, this month has been difficult. Whether it is just because we've not been able to stream as much, I don't know. But yeah, there's been times when I've not been right, happy. Yeah, something on them lines. It's been really tough, mentally, more than anything else. We did have a psychological appointment, which is we're meant to have a load of them after being assessed ages ago. That went badly wrong very quickly. For no fault of my own, it was an issue that I had with the insurance and the insurance with them and instructions and all that kind of stuff. And there's been no date put forward for the next appointment. I think, obviously, that would probably help, me accept a few things. But yeah, it's been tough. So, yeah, it's not been a good month for me, personally. But in terms of the channel and streaming and stuff, we've managed. We've not been able to really dedicate enough time to things that I wanted to. I just about have had enough daily content to keep a video a day going, which has been a bonus. But yeah, I'm hoping as we hit the end of the summer holidays next week, I'm hoping mentally I can deal with it better, if that makes sense. I know it's really weird. I'm trying to explain it, but I can't seem to do it, if that makes sense. But as of the 5th of September, summer holidays are done. So we will go back to daytime streams and evening streams. On the 5th of September, we'll start Ghost of Tsushima, voted for by yourselves, as our main live stream game. The aim is also to have Genshin Impact stream twice a week minimum. That's what I want to do. I want to put a bit more time into Genshin. We also still need to finish off Syndicate's Platinum. I would like to go back and do Rogues as well. So I'm going to probably do, I don't know how I'm going to work it yet, but I'm thinking one stream a week maybe to work towards these platinums that we didn't manage when we played through them. So maybe 2 hours in an evening stream, trophy hunting, that kind of stuff. Obviously, we finished Detroit. Now, we are streaming it this coming Saturday, which we'll try and do some alternative endings, things that we didn't do. So what happens if we blow up the bomb in that final bit, that kind of stuff. We have had a few suggestions for next one, which will hopefully start 2 weeks afterwards. So 2 weeks Saturday. I haven't really kind of settled on it yet. I want to kind of keep the same vein though, where you guys make decisions, I just press the buttons. I like that idea. I think that format worked brilliantly. You guys got really involved. So I do want to keep that format where possible. It's just now picking the next one. But if you've got any more suggestions, please let me know. I've had a few already, so I need to look into them a little bit more. And yeah, I wasn't going to make a very long channel update. But like I say, sometimes it's easier to talk to the camera than it is to talk in general or type it or that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's been a tough month. Last summer holidays, last year, I don't remember it being this bad in terms of me. So I don't quite... But I suppose back then we didn't really know the true injuries at that point. So I suppose that's probably it. I'm trying to kind of second guess myself and it's not working. But yeah, so Ghost of Tsushima starts as of the 5th of September. There is some other stuff on the go. Myself and Wolverine, we've started recording... Well, actually, we've started recording 2 new games ready for when Dirt 5 finishes. We've got 2 more DLCs to do. We have a simulator game that he wanted to do. Don't ask me why. And we have another one that he's really got into. So they'll be coming out when Dirt 5 finishes as well. I haven't quite worked out when or how many times a week, but I'll sort it out. That's fine. The other thing we haven't gone back and done is Stray. There's a couple of trophies I still need to get, and we still need the speed run. So that's something I need to look at as well for the future. But that's what I'm thinking. Maybe one stream a week in the evening for 2 hours is trophy hunting or the speed run for Stray, that kind of stuff. But let me know what you think in the comments. You know, let me put this right. I want to play games I enjoy, but at the same time, I want you guys to enjoy them, if that makes sense. So I know on the Discord we have a big list full of games that people have suggested. Most of them are mainly live stream games. So if there's anything you want done episodic, let me know. Especially if it's on the PlayStation Premium. I have pre-ordered Gotham Knights. So that is pre-ordered for October. So we will be playing that when it releases. Hopefully we've finished Ghost of Tsushima by that point. Fingers crossed. If we haven't, I'm going to try and fit it in. But yeah, we will be doing Gotham Knights probably after Ghost of Tsushima, depending on how many hours Ghost of Tsushima takes. But yeah, I'm fully expecting it to take us up to Gotham Knights in theory. And yeah, like I say, there's a couple of little projects. Once the May on My Rise series finishes, which it is coming to an end. I know I said this last month, but when you start recording it and there's more things you want to achieve, it's kind of like, okay, a couple more episodes. That will be finishing next month or so. And I have another game in place of it. The female My Rise will continue on. There is another mode of WWE 2K22 as well. That is My GM, which I've had a little look at. I've done a little bit with. So I might do a few episodes of that as well. So there's lots of new things coming to the channel. Series will be coming to an end and we'll move on. Watch Dogs 2 is still going strong. We've got Watch Dogs Legion when we finish that as well. But yeah, so there's lots of stuff coming. So I just want to thank you guys for the support in the live streams, the comments on the videos, and the messages in Discord, privately or openly. You know, it means a lot. And I'm not one to kind of tell people how I'm feeling. I've never been that kind of person. My other half hates me for that. But I'm not. But sometimes I just get the message just to say, how you been? And that's, you know, really nice. I may not, you know, reply and say I'm really rubbish today. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, it kind of perks you up a little bit, I suppose. So yeah, a massive thank you to you guys for all your support, and just the fantastic human beings you all are. Now, I'm going to end it. It's gone on longer than I thought. I know the first bit of this was a bit higgledy-piggledy and me trying to explain things. I don't think I've explained it properly, so apologies for that, but hopefully you got the gist. I don't plan on cancelling streams. It's very... I hate doing it, especially when, if I'm in absolute agony, I kind of understand I haven't got a choice. When it's my head telling me no, it's a weird one. We've had a cancel stream before because we had no internet because it went out and stuff like that, and I get that side of things. But yeah, when it's your head ruling everything, when you've always thought yourself to be quite mentally strong, it's quite difficult to kind of comprehend. So I need to spend some time trying to, I suppose, accept the future. We've already said we're concentrating on YouTube full time because, well, I don't have another choice at this point. We're still waiting to be medically retired. It's all down to paperwork and stuff now. So yeah, I know I won't go back to do my job. It's impossible. If the back allows me to sit up for longer periods of time, I could potentially get a desk job at some point. But again, my chances of getting a job compared to someone else is very small because they're going to look at a medical situation. We used to need to have appointments every week at physio or doctors and all this stuff. So you're always going to be lower down on the list. So we're not going anywhere. The channel will continue on as always. The streams will only get more and more as we go, especially now we're out in the summer holidays. We do have the October half term, but other than that, we should be fine. And yeah, I think that's it. I've kind of gone on enough. This was my opportunity to kind of explain things a little bit. I'm hoping that in stream no one notices if I'm having a bad day. I don't like that coming across, so hopefully it hasn't. It's always been a difficult one as far as I'm concerned. I don't ever stream and pretend to be happy. That's not me. I don't put anything on. I don't portray a character. But at the same time, if I'm having a bad day and I stream, I'm generally cheered up by doing that anyway. So don't think I'm faking being happy for the sake of it, because I'm not. It is just, that's how it makes me feel. But yeah, there are times when I want to stream, but my head's saying otherwise. And 9 times out of 10, we've always fought through and carried on, and it's been brilliant. But this month we had one occasion where I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't get through what my head was telling me. So that's an apology from me for that. It's something I need to work on. It's something I need to look at in myself. And hopefully it won't happen again or anytime soon at least. And I know I've got to kind of start accepting long-term things rather than just thinking I can beat this. Because I think that's the issue I've got, is I've always been one of these people that if someone says I can't do something, I'll go and do it. I'll prove them wrong. But physically, I don't think I can. I don't think I'm going to beat it because I don't think it's possible. I do tell my other half that, she keeps saying you've got to be realistic. And I'm like, I am. I'll go running again. I'll go and play football again. And I need to understand that that's not going to happen. And saying it does help. But just saying it isn't enough. I need to fully comprehend the long-term consequences of what's happening or what's happened, essentially. And that's something that I've got to work on. But you guys have been a fantastic support mechanism all the way through, for nearly 2 years now. Some of you I met nearly 2 years ago. And even to this day, I still talk to you outside of streams as well as in. So, a massive thank you to you guys. And all the new people that have come in as well, and you guys have made them all feel welcome. That's amazing. That's on you guys, how well you've made people feel when they've come into the streams. And I appreciate that massively. Right, I am going to end. I've tried to hold it together as long as possible doing this. So more streams are coming. As of the 5th of September, Ghost of Tsushima. New series are coming to the episodic content daily as well, as soon as we finish other things. And a massive thank you to you guys. So hopefully we have a good month. Here's to September. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.